Today is day 6 for the app development. This is purpose like that's it app, and I spent last night figuring out how I can make a hero transition animation like beautiful. So let me show you the current state what we have. So it's already kind of locked. So this is the main screen, and then when the user, like, I simplified the next like sub-purpose screen to make this transition like this, and you see that now it's kind of buggy. So it's glitchy, like it shows up, like there is like 2 images showing up, and also like you see that sometimes it's like just disappears from a screen, and I just cannot figure out, and like the same issue exists when I scroll up or scroll down. So this is this is very concerning, and I was like, okay, but how I can debug it, how I can figure out like what's going on there. Like there is like obviously one issue related to the state when I cannot see the card when the view is closed. And the other issue, like, and this like happens at random moments, and the other issue is when I close the view, there is some glitchiness here and there, and I was not able to figure out, okay, what's that, and why that's happening. And I have like this navigation destination, navigation transition code, and like it's a pretty simple one. I cleaned a lot of it. So now in a simple kind of the most basic solution here is like just have this match transition for the image, and then like have this navigation destination, and then like have this detail view that has a image in a Z stack. And I was like, okay, maybe the image is, and like here I don't have like much geometry or whatever, like only match transition source and like navigation destination. And then I'm passing ID, subpurpose ID. So the ID is subpurpose ID, and here source ID also subpurpose ID. So it should work, but for whatever reason it it doesn't. So I discovered this great tool. And like before that, I was thinking, okay, now this one probably works fine, and like great. And I was trying to copy into this approach to the hero animation, and then like this one also like looked fine to me. But when I was like trying to debug this issue, I discovered there is like this slow animations. Before I was trying to change the duration with like in animation, or like here, or like having this dot animation duration, something like that, or like even in Zoom you can add the somewhere you can add the duration. But I was not getting that duration changed. So I discovered this slow animation, debug slow animation and simulator option. And when I click on it, you see that now I kind of understand what's going on there. So there are like 2 images. First one has like really minimum padding from the top, and the second one is like already uses the destination image that has a carted corner, carted edges, like carted sides, and they don't merge into each other. They just have this opacity changes, and then like done and done. And because of that, like they don't merge into each other. There is like weird glitchiness when like I see the circle above and I see the circle in the middle, and they are like, there is like some moment in time when they are both visible and clearly visible. So like, yeah, I will try to spend some time today to figure out like how we can fix it. Probably that implies that I animate some kind of distance, or like animate the padding from the top, because now it seems like it's not animatable, and it's just the default animation that I got with SwiftUI. It's just kind of opacity changes and just morphing the like um, move logic. And then I started to experiment with this view, and I swore that there is the same issue here, even though it's like it was I thought that like this view is done, or like this scene is more or less done. There is still kind of the same kind of top padding issue, and I should kind of animate it and like do a manual animation for that one probably. And the same is for this screen. That was a test screen, and I thought that this one is done perfectly, and it seems like it's not, because you still see like two images. I still can see two images that are not morphing into each other. And some moment in time it's just a weird transition when like both are visible. So yeah, that's a pretty good tool, pretty useful in like checking what's the problem there, and like if the view is animation. Because like when the animation is that fast, you kind of start to believe, okay, there is like it's pretty smooth, but in reality, like it's not. And all this glitchiness that I was like thinking, okay, maybe it's a change in the background from black to white, and vice versa, but actually it wasn't. It's just issue with issue with animation, and like how it's not kind of working as it should be. So it seems like this one changes the size, but still it cannot find the right transition from a source to destination, even though the size is changed, and like it's getting zoomed in, zoomed out. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. Um, and like you see that there is this weird again bug, um, and like in this test view, it's a little bit different logic. So I have a full screen cover, and yeah, still have like navigation destination, match transition source. Yeah, it's might be a little bit easier, or like it should be the same actually, but in reality, like this animation is working a little bit better, but still, it's not like perfect. So I'll spend more time on this issue, trying to resolve it. In the worst case scenario, I'll just not use a zoom animation, but will just make it the same as from the first to the second scene, like just this transition, slide in transition, and no zoom in animations. Yeah, that's a shortcut that I can take if I won't be able to debug it or like find the root cause there. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.